People in Maine's rural areas say their mail is severely delayed. In some cases, people are missing prescriptions, paychecks, and other essentials. State leaders say they have received hundreds of complaints and are pressing the U.S. Postal Service to fix the problem. News Center Maine's Akua Deval shows us how these delays are impacting many communities.
I've canceled all my mail order medications because I just can't rely on them being here by the time I need them.
For Paul Armstrong, mail delivery delays are more than an inconvenience. He says unpredictable service has made it harder to manage basic needs.
Hi, Rush. Hi, buddy.
The other issue is paying bills. I've had to pay late fees because they just haven't gone out.
Armstrong lives in Palermo and says since last fall, mail delivery here has become unpredictable at best, noting some days nothing shows up at all.
And that adds up. When you live on a fixed income, it makes it difficult.
Frustrated, Armstrong wrote letters to Senators Angus King and Susan Collins asking for help and answers. He says he received letters back from both.
But it did not address the rural Mainers or even the people in towns not getting their normal deliveries.
Around the holidays, I had gone to the Palermo post office to mail a package. And when I got there, they said, "We can't mail a package for you."
Armstrong's friend Pam Partridge is from North Anson, but frequently uses the Palermo post office. She says staff told her they didn't have the tools or services available to mail packages from that location.
And she said, "If I were you, I wouldn't try to mail a package out of this post office. I'd go to South China."
Partridge's and Armstrong's experience isn't unique. A number of state leaders say residents from across the region are experiencing those same delays and missed deliveries.
And it's very widespread. I mean, people are not getting their mail for weeks at a time.
State Representative Katrina Smith, who represents communities including Palermo, says she's received hundreds of complaints from constituents struggling to get their mail.
We've been reaching out to the federal government trying to get some movement on this, but they say it's happening all over the state and they're trying to recruit people, but there's no real end in sight.
The U.S. Postal Service responded, saying staffing shortages and high package volume are causing delays. In a statement to News Center Maine, USPS said, quote, Palermo Post Office recently experienced challenges with employee availability, causing sporadic impacts to mail deliveries. Recent staffing concerns have been addressed with new hires, and there are currently no mail delays at the Palermo Post Office. But Armstrong says the issue goes beyond individual workers.
I know the rural carriers are doing their best, but the problem is deeper than that. It's not them. It's the system itself, and it's got to be looked at.
And while state and federal leaders are now involved, residents like Armstrong say they're waiting to see if commitments turn into delivery. In Palermo, Akua Deval, News Center Maine.
We reached out to U.S. Senators Angus King and Susan Collins for comment, but have not heard back.